What's going on, guys? What's up, man? We on day 229, man, so we tapping in. Today we gonna tap in with this Kendrick Lamar verse, but before we tap in with this Kendrick Lamar verse, guys, I want you guys to all go to my page, click the link in the bio, and go pick up your copies of Rap Goals today, man. Look, rap stands for responsibility, accountability, progression. My 3 keys to life, guys. You can use that in any area of life, so no matter whatever it is that you're going through, when you hold yourself responsible, when you hold yourself accountable, you will progress from there. You can also find it at www.rapgoals.com. So let's tap in with this Kendrick Lamar verse, and they go like this. So to what's important in my life, I promise to stay focused. I promise to stay faithful, focused, and sanctified. We all get distracted. My question is, would you bounce back or bounce backwards? Would you not know how to act or take action? That's just a part of life. So, friends, what's going on, man? Like, how you guys feeling, man? Let me know, like, what's going on. Like, how's your life feeling right now? You know, do you feel like you're a little overwhelmed and things are going, like, it's too many things going on, there's so many distractions? You know, I know for me, you know, I feel like that, you know, from time to time. Like, I just feel like, man, like, it just be too much, man. And, you know, a lot of times I gotta tell people that distractions can be good or bad. You know, I have to tell that to my friends, I have to tell that to my family, I have to tell that to women I was talking to. Like, yeah, you a good distraction and I want to do that, but I can't do that right now because I'm locked in and I'm focused. Especially like when I was writing this book, man, I was really locked in and focused, and there was a lot of events that I missed because I was writing this book. And I want to tell you right now, a lot of people was looking at me and saying a lot of things like, oh yeah, nah, you ain't doing that. Or they probably just didn't talk to me anymore. But you know what? I had to stay locked in and focus on, you know, what it is that I wanted to achieve. Now, I ain't gonna lie, like, you know, I fall victim to this. Like, I fall sometimes. Like, I don't be focused all the time, and, you know, I'm not, you know, just perfect, right? So I'm not always organized and things like that. So those are things that I work on daily, right? And this got me thinking about our assignment. Our assignment today is to take out a piece of paper, right? And then I want you to break that piece of paper down into 7 days, right? And then you get a calendar with you. I want you to write down everything you did last week. So I know you're probably like, damn, like, how am I supposed to remember that? I want you to just, you know, do things like, yo, what did I watch on TV? Then you can add up the time with that, right? So if you watch Power, that's an hour. You know, Wu-Tang, that's another hour, you know, things like that. So you can start just adding up your time. So and then you add up your time with, like, you know, how much time did I spend with my family? Did I spend time with my family? How many hours did I actually work this week? Did I do anything towards my goals? Like, these are questions you need to ask yourself. Or how long was I on Instagram, right? I know for me, I know on Sundays I get anxiety. Like, I don't know what time it be happening, but like, it's like early in the morning when they give you your screen time or how long you've been on the iPhone. Like, yo, sometimes I'll be like, all right, look, it's too much. And I won't get on the phone, you know, for probably a little bit for that day, probably like 5 minutes. After that, I'm over it. But, you know, but for that 5 minutes, I'm like, yo, like, I really be on the phone for this long? Like, what the fuck? Like, I gotta get my life together, you know? So I want you guys to do that with your life, and, you know, see where you're at, right, with it. Because, you know, a lot of the times we get triggered by things, you know. So let me see how to break this down easily so this way everybody can understand. So, like, you have a routine, and because you have a routine, you have cues and you have rewards. So the cue is what triggers your brain to tell you, hey, I need to click back into my routine. And the reward is whatever it is that you get. So if you're a person that says, hey, I like to eat ice cream, the cue is gonna be like, oh man, I'm in 7-Eleven and they have chocolate fudge brownie Ben & Jerry's. My routine is to Wednesdays I go get that. The reward is me actually eating it. So another thing was, like, you know, with London, me and her, snack time. That's a big thing for her, right? So, you know, she would eat ice cream every day for snack, and I was like, man, this shit, like, she can't just eat ice cream every night for snack, man. We got to get a little bit healthier. So we had to switch up her routine a little bit. So when it was time to go to bed and stuff like that for snack, we would play family games. So we would just do Uno and stuff like that. Like, she would really be playing. We would be playing Uno for like an hour, man. But that would, you know, take her mind off of ice cream. And so now, instead of her saying, you know, ice cream for snack, she says, well, let's play a game. And now I can say, you know, on Thursdays or Fridays or whatever day, now you can get ice cream tonight because, you know, you ain't have none for the whole week. So why not have it for one day, right? So that's what I want us to do with our lives, you know, see what cues and triggers us, and to help break those routines that we have that we don't really want anymore. And, you know, just focusing on our goals and just keep going, man. Like, you got to just stay locked in, laser focused, man. Like, whatever it is that you want to do. Like I said, man, I lost a lot. Not even I lost a lot of people. Like, just a lot of people just, I would say, they just went to the left, you know, because they seen what I was doing. And some of them understood, some of them didn't. You know, that's okay, because that's not my job for, you know, to make that person understand, because I was focused on this. And as you can see, I got it done. But it took some time. But it's day 229, man. I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow on day 230. Peace.